Waddle takes straight by Tagovailoa.
Pressure coming. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey Dolphins, welcome to Dolphins Today from the Baptist Health Studios here in Miami Gardens. I'm Kimberly Bell, aka Kimmy B, and let's kick things off with the big news. On Wednesday, Xavien Howard officially signed his contract extension, keeping him in aqua and orange through 2026. Yes, it is okay to do a little dance in the chair wherever you are watching this. Now, a three-time Pro Bowler and All-Pro selection, Howard has been an absolute monster here in Miami since joining the Dolphins back in 2016. His 27 career interceptions leave him sixth in franchise history at this point, and he leads all players over that span. Now in 2020, Howard finished third in the Defensive Player of the Year voting after tying a franchise record with 10 picks, and he's a two-time team MVP and last season earned his third career Pro Bowl nod. Go ahead and drop that mic right now. Here's a look back at his 2021 season.
They go there and it's broken up. It's called a catch and fumble and returned by Howard. In and out of the hands of Sammy Watkins, and Howard is in for the touchdown.
Watch the ball. But not. Hey! Got me like 5 tackles so far.
Oh, you need 5?
I got 5 tackles.
Oh, already?
Jones from the gun, 3rd and 2. It's picked. Intercepted. Howard. And he's in for the pick 6.
So shortly after signing, Howard and Emmanuel Ogbah, who signed a new deal with the team in March, did address the media to discuss the excitement of continuing their careers here in Miami.
What have the Dolphins told you that they expect from you, want from you during this new contract?
I feel like to get the ball. That's what I've been doing since I've been here. So, I wouldn't say nothing different. Continue being a leader in the locker room, help younger guys out, help new guys that come into the Miami Dolphins, and just continue attacking the ball and, making turnovers.
I love the city of Miami, and I always view Miami as my second home. And I also wanted to be here for my brothers. We started something special 2 years ago, and I want to keep building on that. And it definitely helped with the coaching staff still retain the defensive staff side of the ball, too.
Now, as exciting as all of that is, we do have one more roster move to get to today. On Thursday, the Dolphins re-signed defensive tackle John Jenkins. Entering his 10th NFL season, Jenkins has appeared in 100 games, totaling 192 tackles and racking up 2.5 sacks. Hey, and look who is back. Drive Time podcast host Travis Wingfield, a.k.a. T-Dub, here in the studio as we begin to look ahead to next season. But obviously, Travis, we cannot ignore all the additions that general manager Chris Grier and the organization have made in free agency. I got to ask you, because you're the pro, what stands out to you the most about all the recent moves?
Well, I would say Chris Grier's the pro, the way things have gone this offseason so far. But I think you start with the speed the Dolphins added on offense. I mean, it's ridiculous. Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds, Tyreek Hill to go along with what Jalen Waddle already brings. It's going to be the Miami Grand Prix out there this season. And all the veteran experience they had on offense as well. I mean, the Teron Armstead coming over and giving you that veteran leadership on the offensive line. Tyreek Hill's talked about his leadership. Cedric Wilson, those guys, they provide big-time boost in that element. Also the experience and impressive resumes of these coaching staffs, too. I mean, so many guys that have accomplished resumes across the NFL on this staff. And then retaining a defense that has played so well for the last 2 years. I think only one player off the defense has gone on and signed somewhere else. So you bring that band back together. Lots to be excited about down here.
Yeah, we love that. And after I hear you break it down, it's no wonder Fins Nation is as excited about this upcoming 2022 season, right? Now, with phase 1 of OTAs already underway and, training camp quickly approaching, what are some of the things that you're going to have your eye on, as practice begins to ramp up?
I think it starts with what Xavien Howard talked about at his press conference the other day about the hamstrings. Got to get those things right, got to get good and loose and stretched out and ready to run, because that's what Tyreek Hill, that's what Jalen Waddle are going to do at practice. And those are the matchups I can't wait to see. Hill and Waddle, Byron and X. I bet that's good on good on good. Iron sharpens iron, all those fun cliches. And then also the practice structure and how Mike McDaniel wants to do things, the things he wants to emphasize. Every coaching staff is different. So we've heard he's a very hands-on coach. I can't wait to see that play out on the football field. And then just how the new guys factor in. We talked about the speed on offense, all these newcomers. How does it all kind of come together for the 2022 Miami Dolphins? I can't wait to see it.
Now, over Greer's tenure as GM, the Dolphins have been able to build a promising young core through the NFL draft, which, of course, is coming up soon. Which of Miami's young players are you looking forward to see elevate their game in 2022?
Yeah, there's so much potential for upward trajectory from this team because they had so many draft picks the last few years. And that's probably like the fourth thing from the previous question that I would have given you if I had one, is how these young guys progress. And there's so many options. I mean, the second-year guys, Waddle, Phillips, Holland, Eichenberg, Long. I think we've only begun to see the beginning of their career so far and what they can do on a football field. I'm also pumped up about the young offensive linemen because you get new coach Frank Smith out here, Matt Applebaum, Mike McDaniel, all this experience for guys that have coached good running games, good blocking teams, and how they take to that coaching, how the veteran experience of a Teron Armstead, a Connor Williams, and how they can benefit the entire room, not just do their job, but help the other guys on the offensive line as well. And then finally, the guys that have shown that upward trajectory we talk about in recent years, guys like Christian Wilkins just balling out last year. Andrew Van Ginkel gets better every single year. Brandon Jones does too. So what's next for those guys? It's a fun, young team. I can't wait to watch it all come together here for Miami.
Me either. Now, before I let you go, I've got to ask. We saw it on the April Fool's edition of Dolphins Today, a Waddle Hill 40-yard, matchup. We saw what it would look like in Madden land. Do you think that we will ever get to see the real deal, like in real life out here on our practice field?
We've talked about it a few times in years past, and it hasn't happened yet. But Tyreek did mention it specifically, so I think maybe this is the year we get a chance to see it. Hopefully, I'm hoping too.
Listen,
and add some guys to it too. There's a few guys out there that can also compete with those guys.
I love it. I've got my fingers crossed for that. As always, Travis, we appreciate your insight, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
And just like that, week 1 of phase 1 has come and gone as players made their way into the facility to work out and get loose on the practice field. Now here's everything you need to see from a busy week here in Miami.
Hey, boys is back in town, man. 2022. Let's continue to do what we do. That's right. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you know what they say, time flies when you're having fun, and that is going to do it for this edition of Dolphins Today. We appreciate you tuning in, and don't forget, keep an eye on all Dolphins social media channels for more content and team updates. Have a great weekend.